Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Haunter. Haunter is a Pokemon that I really wanted to try out, as this is basically one of those OG Pokemon that were like really good in the first few seasons, and since like XL came around, like a new Pokemon came around, a lot of dark types now in the matter. This thing kind of lost viability in general. But I thought in Halloween Cup, maybe we can take a look at this thing again and see what it can do. While my opponent catches and moves beautifully here, but we have our Haunter. We don't really care about my opponent catching some moves here. We can just go for this Shadow Punch and KO that thing. We play it here as our closer, as I don't really think it has a lot of potential in the lead or really as a safe swap, as of course all the dark types are here and you kind of want to get rid of them, and in general it's not the best for it in general. So yeah, I kind of thought closer is basically the only way where you can really play Haunter right now. I mean, leads can sometimes work, but I think there are a lot of Pokemon that you don't really want to face with this thing in general. So yeah, I played as a closer and I think I went 11, I had 1 draw, 1 loss, 2 lag and 3 losses that were like normal. So I guess that's pretty decent, basically a 10-3. If you would like count the draw as no game and the lag game as no game, and put the lag game out of there, I think every other game is in here. Because yeah, the lag game was, by the way, not on Niantic's fault. I think it was my fault that I think my connection died there, so nothing that I can complain about anything there. That's just like on my end. I think it was the connection, because as soon as I connected from my Wi-Fi to my home, my phone Wi-Fi, I was fine again. I could play again, but then I was already farmed down. So yeah, that's basically this time. Like, I haven't really had a lot of lag recently, to be honest. Like, I complain a lot about servers, and like only really when it is true and like completely visible to everybody. But right now, like, I don't know how it's for you, but for me, I don't really have a lot of lag recently. I don't have a lot of like those stutter lags or whatever. Like, since I have my new phone, it's pretty decent. I think there was like one phase where I had a lot of lag. I think there was beginning from Halloween Cup again. But like for the last 3 days, all fine. Like, I cannot complain about the game being laggy at all. We still have the problem that quick moves go through and they shouldn't go through, or like in general we have like this problem that sometimes you get denied or whatever, which has to get fixed. But other than that, I'm currently really happy about the performance of Go Battle League, but it could be just me having a new phone and being happy about that. So let me know in the comments how it's for you right now, if it's still as laggy as it was before. For me, it doesn't feel as laggy at all right now. Like, I nearly have no lag, to be honest. Like, for me, the game is really decently fine right now, and I cannot complain about servers at all, which is like a thing that I didn't expect to say at all about this anymore. But hey, I guess Niantic maybe figured something out, or maybe it's just me having a better phone now. But here we caught the bait there. He had to go for the bait, I think, if he wanted to win there, but it didn't work out for him, so we called the bait and we were correct there. Against Toxicroak, I really don't like to face in the lead, because I think Azo always loses against the thing in the 2 shields. At least when he get the extra quick move in there, which he got there, which was kind of annoying. I think this brings him to get to the 3rd Sludge Bomb before I get to my 3rd Ice Beam. I think otherwise I should outspeed him. Yeah, I generate energy faster than him, and I think that should get me there. But yeah, because he got the 1 quick move in there, I think he got there in time, which doesn't really matter too much, as we have our Haunter here. We can go for the Shadow Punch against the Scissor now. We catch the move against this in the Skunk Tank, and this Night Slash still hurt a lot. But I don't know what he gonna have in the back now. He goes into Sableye. It's gonna be close. It might be the draw, is it? I don't know. Like, I played this match like 1 day ago or something. I don't really remember everything here. He goes for the return, goes into the Toxicroak. I have to KO this thing. I think it was close to a Mud Bomb. I think that's the draw. Really close one though. Like, could have been also a win for us, I think. But yeah, good game there. Next up, Shadow Scissor again. Like, we haven't seen the thing at all. It goes into Drapion. Might be another Sableye in the back, I would guess, because that's, I think, those team. But yeah, in general, Shadow Scissor is everywhere right now. And yeah, it is just really good. There's not a lot of things that really can counter it. Right now, things that get more popularity is Dragology. Like you face that in basically every second match in the higher tier. Like you see my elo, like I'm pretty high. I think this team got me to 3,200 and something. So yeah, but we always face like a lot of Scissor, and we always face a lot of Dragology now. Dragology is everywhere. Like if you have a Dragology, you should try it out. This thing is really good right now. And what you also see a lot is the Galvantula. Like Galvantula is also everywhere. And yeah, in general, this team is really good. I can definitely recommend it to you. Haunter, I would definitely recommend to you if you have a good one already built. This thing is way better than I thought. And yeah, here I have a Galvantula again. And most likely it's a Nidoqueen's team, I would guess. No, it's not. It's Umbreon in the back this time around. But yeah, Galvantula is like basically everywhere right now. Being really good in the meta, actually. I don't know why everybody, including myself, didn't see that Galvantula gonna be good. I thought there would be more Nidoqueen, to be honest, but I don't see as many. I see like more Golbat, which just then makes sense that we have more Galvantula right now as well. Golbat. The Azumarill, we have a lot of Qwilfish recently as well, being more common in the meta right now. And also the Scissor basically allows the Galvantula to have pretty decent matchups against nearly everything in the meta right now. So yeah, kinda what you could like, kind of something that you could expect that this thing comes along now. We can farm this thing down now. I expect, yeah, he goes into that. I don't get hit the crunch. If I got to the crunch, I would have been able to win this game most likely, depending on how much energy the Umbreon still has. But sadly, we're gonna lose here, and yeah, this is definitely kind of annoying. A lot of people, like, if you see Galvantula, nearly everybody has the, what's it called? The Jellicent in the back. Jellicent and Galvantula is like one of the best cores right now. Like, it's nearly everywhere. The Azumarill Mirror is of course something that is a bit annoying. I wish always that my opponent throws a bit early. I have 2 good answers in the back, so I can only want to get him a bit lower and then maybe swap out to farm some extra energy, as the Skuntank with energy is always good, but I know that I got some extra bubbles in here, which allows me to win this matchup easily. And yeah, because I was a bit lucky, there was literally no way for me to not win this. But here, Wormadam was a bigger problem, especially for my backline. So I have to go into my Skuntank. I'm forced to do that, as my Haunter won't do anything here. I go for the crunch, I hope for the debuff. I don't get the debuff. I farm up a bit extra and now go into my Haunter and hope that I can farm him down, maybe get to 2-shot claws. That's basically the only thing I can really do here. I can farm him down at least. He gets the confusion through, which is kind of annoying. If he didn't get the confusion through, I would have got to 2 moves there, but no, we have to get to the flame there and we barely get there in time. This is gonna be able to KO the Wormadam, and my opponent, yeah, this is just going there. We have the Ninetales there, goes into the Toxicroak. I was a bit slow there on the swap, sadly, so he gets the move before me. He can actually go to 2 shields down here for me if he shield this. I don't know if he wants to shield. He does shield, which I think is actually okay for me. I can actually get his other shield here as well. That's hilarious. But he actually let it go, and maybe we can go for the Sludge Swamp in time. We are going to be able to do that, and it goes through as well, and my opponent, I think, just surrenders at this point. Does he? No, yeah, he actually just tries to play it out. I'm just going to catch the move here, because Iron Head would do a lot of damage against Azumarill at this point. And I kind of wanted to save my shield and just flex a bit on him. I got the bubble through, which basically seals the game here. There's nothing he can do there anymore. We can shield here and win. Good game there. And he actually got the boost on the last one. It's hilarious. Here we have the Mandibuzz in the lead, really good for us. It goes into Qwilfish. Yeah, Qwilfish is not the best for us, but it's not really bulky. So what we can do is like do a lot of damage with the Shadow Claw already. His crit moves are double resisted from us, does nothing against us, and he has to shield everything as well. I think we always win against Qwilfish with our Haunter. Even though he outspams us, we just do some more damage with the quick moves, and yeah, we just resist his quick moves as well. If we swap out fast enough, we should be able to always win this matchup. I have to throw there. He would have been at the move immediately at this point, so I had to throw the Judge move there, even though I had 1 HP. My opponent goes to the Nidoqueen, and now I'm kind of screwed. I hope that I can... Actually, do I play that? I played that wrong. Why did I go into my Skuntank there? He goes into the Mandibuzz now. I think that was the game. That was weird. I don't know if I should have done that. I don't get to the Flamethrower on time, which is sad. He goes to the Aerial Ace. I get to the Flamethrower here, I'm gonna be able to KO him, but we have to I guess it's alright. I think we should win this though. I think we can go for one more. Yeah, we can go for the Ice Beam here. He wasn't at the move yet. So, good game there. Very well played. Next up we have Dragalge against us. Yeah, as I said, Dragalge is everywhere. My opponent goes into Ninetales. We go into our Poison Jab user. We have to... Okay, we actually no-shield the first one, which is nice, and go straight for the Flamethrower because it's KO, so while the Crunch wouldn't, and my opponent just let go, and we're gonna be able to have a switch advantage here. We can go into our Azumarill and align that perfectly into the Dragalge. And yeah, right now I'm not really interested in building a Dragalge anyway, so I am fine. I'm not doing that here right now. My opponent goes into the Azumarill, and yeah, goes for the Ice Beam here. I can go for the Shadow Punch. The Shadow Punch gonna get a shield, which is nice. And we can go for the Sludge Bomb now, which also gonna get a shield, which is also okay. He gonna KO me here, but I think we're in a good spot. I mean, it's Azumarill now. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. I don't know what he had in the back, if he even showed that yet. Play Rough 1 KO. He can go for his Play Rough, and we have to throw our Play Rough pretty fast, I think. Okay, it was a Dragalge. I think we win now. I don't think he gets to 2 play roughs before we get to our play rough, so we should be fine. He also 1 play rough and we get to ours. We should most likely win CMP anyway, as we're not XL Azumarill, which is the normal one. And yeah, good game there. Next up, Scizor again. Haven't seen that at all. What do you have at the backline? Is it my team? Is it those team? Who inspired you this time around? Or do you have your own team? Here we have Play Rough against him. Play Rough still does a lot, like that's why you don't really need Hydro Pump on Azumarill at all. It's not really worth it. Okay, I went into my Haunter here for the reason that I expect him to have the Umbreon on the back. If he didn't have the Umbreon in the back, that would have been, of course, a bad play. But we actually can farm down this thing, and I think he had the Umbreon. No, he's Mandibles. Okay, it's basically my team, but choose a different Dark type at this point, which is basically the same as Umbreon. So yeah, pretty similar. They can go for the Play Rough here. Maybe I should have went for the Ice Beam actually. We do definitely not go shield here. Because Aerial Ace doesn't do that much. I actually thought he would catch, but he doesn't. Do I swap out here now? No, I let him KO me here, which is also fine. Because of the Aerial Ace, and he just surrenders there. Yeah, there was nothing really you can do there. I remember this game was crazy. We actually got hard counted in the lead there, Drapion. It's pretty difficult to deal with this team in general, as it's like one of those Pokemon that breaks the Ghost Fairy type here. So yeah, Sludge Bomb gonna hurt a bit. I'm gonna swap out. He goes into Toxic Rock, which is even worse. I just gotta go for the bait here, hope he shields. He doesn't, so a really bad start for us, and I think this might already be a good game, sadly. He goes for the Mud Bomb there, gonna KO us. We can go for the Haunter, but like he still has the Drapion, which actually get the move there, and I think he even gets the debuff here. Yep. We're gonna swap out into the Azumarill, which also gonna die now. And we only have like some, yeah, we have some energy, but he has a Shadow Scissor. Shadow Scissors quick moves damage, it's like way too much for me right now. And he also can spam the Night Slash so fast. Haunter has no play here against this thing in the Dark type. Do we? We survive here barely. The Dark type has Poison Sting as a quick move, so we're gonna be able to KO him here just with the farm down. Yeah, against the Nidoqueens. Yeah, this is a Nidoqueens team, if you didn't know that yet. Also fellow streamer, by the way, like you can check him out there. Yeah, Gavantia is difficult for this team in general, like there's nothing really that hard counters this. Dragalge, same here actually as well, kinda. Actually goes for the, I think that was the right play, yeah, it KOs me. Yeah, it's difficult, his team is tough for me. His team is in general really, really good. I don't know why it's so good, to be honest. Like, of course you have the Gavantula and Jason core, which is already really solid, but yeah, I should have thrown the charge move there actually. I think that was a mistake. If I threw the charge move there, I think I would have been better off. But I thought he needed one more wall switch, to be honest. But yeah, I was wrong. And we will not be able to win this game, just because the Jason does too much damage there, and the lunge just weakened me too much. That's a good game there. But yeah, it's like a really weird team. Like it's just kind of from nothing all of a sudden. But it's just really, really good. Just a really, really good team. Dragalge is like always underrated a bit. It's like really good, but I don't have good ones, and I wait for an event for that thing, because right now we don't have an event for that thing. And yeah, you have Umbreon on the lead here, really good. Goes into the Frostless, where I try to get a shield here and then like maybe swap out. That's basically my plan, but we have to see. Here we got the shield there, we can swap out onto the Haunter. We can go for the Shadow Punch in time, which is really nice. My opponent double shields here, which I don't think is the right play. You could just go straight into the Umbreon. Now I can farm you down and get the shield, get some energy and get some damage on the Umbreon as well. I can go for one Sludge Bomb, doesn't really have. And I can go for another one, does basically the other half, and now he's so low already. I'm gonna swap out actually here because I want to get some extra energy on my Skuntank. And he has a Zerman on the back, and I think that was now the wrong play. But hey, we have to see. A defense drop here, really nice for me, but I don't think it really does matter. We have to go into the Azumarill there. He goes for the Poison Fang. I'm just gonna try to farm him down now. It's gonna be so close. I have to shield there now. It's gonna come down to the wire. Thanks all for watching. We're gonna win this game and see you in the next video. This team is really good. Try it out if you can, and bye.